little bit weird. You know, something about them you just can't quite put your finger on. Perhaps you may have felt alienated by them. Well, today you're going to meet a man who may be able to shed a bit of light on them. Today you're going to meet a man who believes not only that aliens exist, whoa, but that they live and breathe amongst us. That's right, it's Monday, it's time for Phenomenon! Phenomenon. 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 Good. Well played. This is Tim Good.
Whoa, right, Tim.
He's been investigating claims of encounters with extraterrestrials for nearly 40 years. Welcome, Tim. Welcome to the show. Excellent to have you here.
Thanks, Johnny.
Clear this up for me. Are you saying that aliens have already invaded the Earth?
They've not invaded, but they've been here, I believe, for quite a long time. My research for nearly 40 years shows that several different species of alien have not only just visited here, but some of them have actually established bases under the water, some underground.
No. Several species?
Several different species of aliens, ranging from gorgeous girls through to grotesque goblins.
Whoa, that's... So you're playing with many of the crew's fantasies here. They've lucked out with human men, I tell you, they're looking to get a bit of a result on the alien score. What do they actually look like?
Well, some of them look like nothing on Earth, which one would expect.
Yeah.
You know, but there are others, definitely, who appear similar to Homo sapiens, and this leads to an interesting theory that they might actually be genetically related to us. And I firmly believe that Earth was colonized many, many thousands of years ago. So we're getting visitors, perhaps, from people who may be related to us.
How many of them are living here amongst us?
I've no idea at all.
No idea?
Not that many, not that many. Relatively few, shall we
But
say.
enough that we encounter them in everyday life, or...?
Well, I would say most people do not encounter them in daily life. There's no question about that in my mind. But I've spoken to hundreds of people worldwide who have had encounters with various types of extraterrestrials.
OK. Why are they here?
I don't know the answer to that, but I speculate that they're here for various different purposes. There's one theory that they're here for hybridization purposes. They're hybridizing a new species of being. There are all sorts of reasons. Some of them may well be tourists. And why not? You know, Earth is unique in the solar system. It's a great place to visit. And
also, if you go to central London during the tourist seasons, they are videoing some ludicrous things that certainly no human would video.
Yes.
Why, absolutely. I could tell you some stories of things I've... Anyway, did you buy into the theory at all that actually humans could anyway just be aliens, all of us, and we're actually a hybridization already?
Yes, I think we all have some alien blood in us going back from thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, OK.
It's a wild idea, I know.
I know. Let's look at the proof, though. He's got proof. Let's have a look. We've got three pictures here.
OK, well...
let's have a look at the first picture. Here we go.
I don't know about proof, Johnny, but we certainly have strong evidence. This is one of several photographs taken in 1993 by Filiberto Caponi in Italy. It was also seen by his grandmother. Unfortunately, the Italian police confiscated the original Polaroid.
Oh,
now, this is very interesting because it was a creature which was killed by a youth in Puerto Rico in 1980 because he was attacked by several of them. He bashed it on the bonce with a stick and killed it.
He was attacked by several?
Yes, they were quite small, genuinely little green men, apparently.
Okay.
He killed it. He took it back home. It was examined by a professor of chemistry at the University of Puerto Rico. It was examined by numerous police officers, and they all ruled out the possibility of a hoax or a fetus, a human fetus or whatever. It was confiscated by NASA, apparently, according to all the witnesses.
Confiscated by NASA. Did they get... Is there a sample of DNA or whatever he has from this?
I don't think so, no, unfortunately.
There never is.
Very seldom do we have solid proof. You're absolutely right.
What's this third one here?
Well, this, according to Ludwig Pallmann, a well-to-do German businessman, in 1967, he had several encounters with extraterrestrials who had established a base in Peru, in the Amazon jungle. And this was one of the beings he met. And it's an extraordinary case, really. I find it very convincing myself. He claims that there were several peculiarities about this woman: unusually large eyes, highly telepathic, peculiar fingertips, and so on. And it's a, I think, fascinating case.
OK, there we go. Now, I mean, do people ever doubt your sanity? Do you ever get that?
All the time.
And what do you say to
I
them?
doubt
What would
it
you say to
myself.
any sceptical viewers watching now?
I'd say the wealth of evidence is building up, Johnny. We have thousands of reports of UFO sightings by highly qualified observers. They're happening all the time. Close encounters with military, reported by military pilots, airline pilots, near collisions reported by military pilots, sightings of not just flying objects, but unidentified submarine objects seen by naval observers and military pilots.
OK, how about that? Timothy has put a very strong case here today. Yeah, crowd? Yes. Very strong case indeed. Thank you very much for coming down here, Timothy.
Thanks, John.
There's the book. There is the book. Quick plug for that. It's available at a very reasonable price. And also, it deals with... I really wanted to get onto the subject. We didn't have time, which was the men in black, the real-life men in black who take evidence, such as the Puerto Rican mini-yob thing. OK.